It is 5:34, and we'll call the Cemetery Commission meeting to order.
August 28th, 2018.
This is the Cemetery Commission meeting of August 28th, 2018. In attendance are Jim Fahey, Ronnie Connolly, Sharon Horacek, and Bud Phillips. Sharon Horacek is opening the meeting. Okay. And we will review the bills and any mail. I will sign these little doodads. Sign these bills. Can't help myself. Oh, but you have to sign this one. I'll put that back in there.
Olson.
Okay. And there's no mail. Sign bills. Review the budget.
Section 1.
I think the budget looks... What do we need, Bud? This is a new budget, right? As of 2000... this is our 2019 budget, right?
That's why it's so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. So, lots. Anybody have anything on the budget? Any comments on the budget? I'm all good.
We're catching up with the plotting there.
Yeah, let's go to
Okay.
there so we can get the meeting done, because we can write those down while we're talking.
We don't have any
No.
new deeds to sign that I see here. She doesn't, yeah, because I haven't sold any new ones. Had a couple questions. Somebody called me the other day and her phone just kept cutting out. And, never did find out who it was. She never called back. I figured the next time she called back, I said, give me your cell phone number, I'll call you from my house phone. Or let me give you my house phone, call that one. Well, actually, she was calling my house phone, but she was on a cell phone, and she used her mother's, and that kicked out, too. So I don't know what happened. Updated the books. Just two cremations.
Two more here we can add after.
Oh, okay.
And we can do that at the end of the meeting.
Oh, where was that from?
Bud had 'em.
They haven't been filed, they're just.
Oh,
checks
okay,
over
all
there.
right, all
We
right.
can do that at the end of the
Okay,
meeting.
and I'll sign, we already, do we want to accept the minutes from the last meeting?
Yes, I read,
Can we now
Excuse me, I
revert
read-
back to old business for just 5 seconds?
Oh, we haven't even gotten there yet.
yeah, we haven't, we're up top.
I'm sorry, mail.
We're still
I'm
on
sorry,
mail. Oh, yeah,
Okay,
sure,
mail.
sure.
Reviewed the budget.
Mm-hmm,
The non-expiring perpetual care trust, is that the one that we can't have access to?
yeah,
Even though we need it to fix the trees
yeah.
and everything, we
Yep.
can't have perpetual care.
It's like money that,
Because we can't use the perpetual care fund that we have $270,000 of.
correct.
We can't use it.
But those trees are on state property,
The old cemeteries on state
not the
property?
old cemetery.
Well, we
No,
gotta
he's-
cut down a
They're
lot of
cutting them
trees.
down right now.
Yeah,
They came in today.
yeah, they started already.
Again, it goes back to that perpetual care fund
I know.
that we can't touch.
Right,
And they can't, the town
You can touch
accountant
the interest
cannot,
on it.
Yeah, that's always
to
okay.
to me, does not give us a good enough answer as to why we cannot use it, but, so I guess our hands are tied with that one, and probably always will be, because I have no idea what that's all about.
maybe they should find something where it's making more interest on the fund or something like that.
I offered that before, I had somebody that would be willing to,
You know, invest it in some type
Invest
of
it.
annuity or something like that where we're gonna get more interest, so at least we can use the interest off of it. Instead of let it sit there and we get 2% interest or whatever it is.
Yeah, which is like
And we get nothing out
diddly.
of the whole account.
Diddly, that wouldn't help with much of
Right.
anything.
Right,
We signed the minutes from the last meeting,
yep.
but you have an update on the automatic timed gate.
Yes.
Let's see. The estimate from the security fence for power gate for cemetery is $5,680 for a power unit with chain drive. Safety devices, electric eye sensor, and bump stop. Does not include electric installation. Okay, so,
So you got, I don't know what it's gonna cost to put the electricity in,
Right.
but that's the only cost I can't figure
okay.
out yet.
We probably could add that to our list of things that need to be done between
Between now and.
that, yeah, the old cemetery and the new, this would be on the new cemetery.
Right,
And then we need,
the water
line
line to the old cemetery.
to the old cemetery.
Randy Brown came over today.
Yeah,
We walked through it. You're looking at probably pretty close to $15,000
to put the water line in.
put the water line in.
Okay, so that's probably something we can get CPC funds through.
Yeah.
And maybe
Something
bring
to
it up
look
to
into.
the,
The reason it's gonna cost so much, because we have to put the hole in the ground where the reader is, the meter,
Yeah,
like we did in the other two.
yeah,
And then the water line is there, but you don't know how old it is, if it's feasible to it. And I showed him where the shut off is, and that looks like it hasn't been touched in 30 years. so-
probably has.
oh, over in the old cemetery?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we walked through it today.
So there is an existing water line there, it's
Yes,
just
there
not
is
hooked
with
up.
a shut off on
Mm-hmm.
it. But I don't know how you would bleed it out for winter. We'd have to put some sort of bleed in there.
Did you try to turn the valve?
Yeah, everything works, it just, there's no water
There's no
there.
water
Oh.
connected.
When they hooked up to the new line, when they ran the new line down the highway, they never even bothered to hook it up. So there's just nothing there. But the shut off's there and the line is there. And I really don't, you know, we don't water, I don't have a need for water over there. But Gene does, cause he does a lot of that.
Restoration.
And people might wanna water their plants and all the.
In the old
I know-
cemetery?
I don't think
know
there's
that-
anybody that comes
I
to
realize
I have a
there's no
question
plant-
for
I
you.
realize
Is-
there's no plants in the old
Yeah, but
cemetery.
is Gene just
There's
doing
about
this in the
half a dozen,
summertime?
that's it.
Is Gene just doing this cleaning of the stones and stuff in the summertime?
Yeah, well, water freezes, so.
Well, no, the
What
reason I'm
about
asking is why
run a
can't we
hose?
run a hose? How far, I
That's
mean,
a
how
lot of
far
Where's
was
the
it?
closest,
Yeah,
where's the
that's what I mean.
closest pipe in the new cemetery?
To the old?
Yeah, that's where the dirt road, where it starts down the dirt road and stuff.
In the
Is there-
back?
No, as you come in and you drop down to the lower road,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's probably the second road and it becomes dirt
Oh,
and it heads toward a sand pile. That's as
We
close
still
as we
gotta
can
go
get.
around private property and get a hose over there.
oh, yeah, because, is it the Johnsons that live in between the two?
We don't have to go around private property. The driveway is ours.
Right,
Yeah,
but
but to get it to the old cemetery, do we have to go, is that all our property or is that private property, some of that private property? If we
no,
were gonna run a hose over?
No,
behind it, they connect, Odin's, new
Yes.
connect behind Johnson's property.
we
I've
don't
had
have
it.
it. That makes sense.
Cause I mean, if it's
But
something
there's still
for
gonna
just
be a
in the
couple
summer,
couple hundred feet of hose.
right, but I'd
Yeah.
rather do something along those lines than spend
Well,
$15,000
we talked about
for
that.
just a couple of months. You know,
This,
just,
this is the closest roadway here.
okay, so,
You come in and go down this way and in through here. The old cemetery's here. This is all ours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So if
where's
you,
where's the closest water hookup?
right here.
Oh,
what is
That's
the
a hose.
We might
possibility,
have,
Might
what is
have
the
one closer.
possibility of
No,
getting
it's
our
close.
DPW to do this work? I'm just asking questions, Bud, don't look at me like that.
There you got your answer.
I mean,
See, it makes sense to have the DPW do it, so that's why it's,
Well, they will have. to
it
do
does make sense, but whether they will agree to do it is, I think, another,
Well, I think Randy's gonna write something up for,
okay,
Carl.
Okay,
And we'll just, why don't we table this until we get some,
Right, let's see what
Okay.
they come up with, because
Come
I
up
mean,
with.
to me, $15,000 for a couple months during the year is an
Oh,
awful lot of
yeah,
money, when
yeah,
we
yeah.
know that people don't go in there and water.
and not only
They don't
that,
plant, they don't water in
if we
there.
don't blow the line out in the wintertime, it'll freeze
it'll,
up.
and,
Right.
yeah, explode
pop,
and,
so.
yeah,
So
make
is
a
there
mess.
a better way to do it for a
Yeah, you could
temporary
get
line?
you get a big tank on a trailer and drag it over there, fill it up and drag it
I
over.
was just thinking about that. I see quite often online, 125 gallon plastic crates in a metal, frame.
Yeah,
and it's $125.
yeah, so it's a lot cheaper to
So
go that way.
you know, if we can get it like on a little skid or something, a little trailer,
Yep,
or even put a pallet on it if it can be picked up and put on a trailer somehow.
Do it
That's
that
a
way
lot,
for the
that's a
summer?
lot less money than $15,000 to
Yeah.
buy a $125,
Yep.
120 gallon water tank.
yes,
And that's something that maybe, you can, when you're doing your mowing, make sure it's full, over there or something
Yeah.
along those lines, along with your
well, when he
mowing.
comes in, he can fill it up himself and then we'll drag it over there for him. And set
Yeah,
it
but I
up.
mean, if you're not there when he's doing it, he wouldn't be able to drag it over, so that's why I'm,
Well, he's got a pickup.
no, okay. I'm just saying, just to cover, yeah.
How's he gonna get off the 125 gallons of water off
Well,
the
if it's
pickup truck?
on a little cart, he can
Well,
probably
he
tow
just-
it behind it.
Just have a tap on it and just drain it out. He only uses a gallon or so at a time.
Yeah, but I'm talking
No,
like
move
a,
it from-
I'm
from
talking
there to
a
there.
4x4 size tank, plastic.
Yeah,
Could we get one
If you
that maybe,
Is on like a wagon, and then he can
and
hook
then
it to
would
the back
sit
of his truck
there
or
That's what we're
something?
and you
saying.
just fill, or something that you could put on the back of a truck. Tow it back and forth, tow it over, get it filled, and then tow it over to the old cemetery and leave it there
Here's,
and let them use it.
here's another idea. Where's the closest fire hydrant?
Not near that.
I don't know.
what's that?
Where's
Fire
the- where-
hydrant.
No, because it's a separate tank, we could put it next to the road. Somewhere.
Yeah, but then you'd have to get the fire department to open the fire hydrant,
Right.
you'd have to get.
No,
you'd
the
have to
water
get a fire
department
But
do
there's,
Yeah,
but over on
But
Route,
Gene's
on
there
10 and
at all
2,
sorts of different hours,
Now,
so.
now you're gonna run into a
Yeah.
meter.
We're just talking about filling up a 125 gallon tank.
Right,
for
and
the
just leaving
entire-
it there.
For the entire summer.
No,
Right.
no,
No,
it might
no.
not last for the entire summer. If he's cleaning the things and he's emptying, what's happened when it's empty? How is he gonna get it filled again?
well, we'll call.
You know what I'm saying?
Over on 10 on 202, there is a farmer there who is hooked up to a hydrant.
Yes.
I know it's in Westfield, and that's what he uses to water his
crops.
field.
Yes.
Yeah.
So why
But
couldn't
that's a
we
big,
have?
huge hose like that. and
But
it
he
can't
also
turn
has
it.
a meter.
It has a meter.
Oh, I understand. Okay, so, yeah, not
Well, it
that we
depends on- I mean, I
use
don't
that
know if it
much,
shows
Don't know where the
but,
hydrant is.
I don't know
over
where.
there.
Yeah,
there's a
I don't
hydrant,
either.
Yeah.
but
Know
that's
where
an
the,
idea.
was it the Eagle, not the Eagles, one of the clubs has a sign right at the city line. This farm is right over Lakrinsky's place. There's a fire hydrant, and the guy has a meter on the hydrant and a hose running out into his farm.
Yeah.
The
well,
one
you-
on
we know
100202
Yeah.
going to
Right.
Westfield, yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't know who that was, but you're right, yeah, and
But
I've
it- see,
seen
it
that,
all
I'm like,
depends on where
"Hmm,
there's a
that's pretty
hydrant
nice."
there.
And that could be Westfield anyway, so.
Yeah, but I mean, that doesn't mean Southwick can't do that.
Yeah.
Right.
With a
We've
meter
done
on
it in the
right.
past.
Yeah.
I've seen farmers do
But I
it
don't
in
know
the
where there's a
past.
hydrant on that road. So, well, that's an option to put in there. And that way the hydrant can be there with a
hydrants
turn off
here.
in the old cemetery, so Gene can turn it on and off as needed.
Now, at the same place I saw the 120 ones, they got 10 gallon with a spigot on it.
Oh, yeah,
We can buy it, have him be the caretaker of it. Mm-hmm. He could fill it up at one of our faucets on the
That's-
back of his pickup truck, and that gives him 10 stones he can clean.
That's basically what he's doing now, but he just has like milk jugs. and he
oh
fills
my
them up.
gosh, you know what, I might have some, we used to represent Igloo Cooler, and I might have some in my cellar. I will look and see what's down there that maybe he can use
we won't
for
get
now.
this, we probably won't
I
get this for
don't,
a year, but.
Yeah,
We'd be more interested in putting new trees here. And
getting those
Yeah.
trees out,
and getting,
Yeah.
any bad trees out of either both of
$15,000
them.
for a new water system,
In the old cemetery,
I say no.
I don't think it's worth it because you don't
too.
have people going in
Me too.
planting and
You're
watering
right,
in the old cemetery.
you're right.
Yeah.
But the
And that's
So-
basically all it's
purchase of a-
for.
For this.
The purchase of a 10-gallon or a 20-gallon water jug with a spigot on it,
Well, he'd
or a
go for
hose,
that. I
or
think
even
he'd
not
go
a
for
hose. He can maintain it for us, be the possessor of it. He can come down, fill it up, drive up to the old
Yep.
cemetery.
Yep. I mean, that you can leave
That's
on the
even
back of your
better- yeah,
truck,
that's even
put the
better
hose
than-
in it,
Well, I mean,
Fill it
I'm
up.
sure
You
Bud
don't
can
even
leave
have
it
to
someplace
put it
where
up and
it's
down.
in the shed or something, when he's gonna be there, he
For
can
the
go
winter.
get it, put it
Yep.
in his, put it on the back of his truck, fill it up at the new cemetery, take it over there, if he has to go back and fill it up again, then fine, he has to, and then he can, just leave it at the,
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know about locking it up or whatever, or, we'd have to.
I'll
figure
make a
something out
motion
with
that we,
Look into-
purchase a, 10 to 20-gallon portable water jug to clean stones in the old cemetery. And that Gene Thoreau, who is, I believe is now the chairman or president of Friends of the Old Cemetery, will be in possession of it. Or, because he
Will have use
he
of
doesn't
it, or what have you.
He doesn't have access to the building. So he has
No.
to keep it at his
Yeah.
house. He has possession of it for the cleaning of the stones. That's my motion.
Do I have-
Second it,
all in favor?
aye.
Aye.
Motion moved.
And
Okay,
I will investigate that, because I know where they're on sale.
okay.
Excellent.
Anything on the survey?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay. Still working on that. And they are removing trees now?
Yes, they came
Okay.
in today, this morning. They took the two dead ones, the one that was across the road,
Okay,
and the other dead one, which was down the road from it.
Okay.
Those are both gone now.
oh, good.
But he told me first thing in the morning, he says, we're shorthanded, and we're not gonna stay out in that heat.
I don't blame them.
I don't
It's-
blame them at all.
It
Yeah,
was,
it's
coming
brutal.
up through Connecticut, it was 107 on the way home from work.
It was
through
108.
Connecticut.
And it's supposed to be like that for the rest of the week, I think. So, yeah,
I
but,
heard possible showers Thursday, which will help break.
yeah, but you know how long those last.
This has been a weirdest summer.
And, well, they'll be back to do them anyway, so
Yeah,
hopefully
yeah, I
we
think
won't
he'll
have
be
any
back tomorrow.
viciously ugly weather in the meantime to knock some down and do any more damage.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, if he's got the
Okay.
worst ones down, hopefully
Mm-hmm.
that won't happen to them.
Well, there's other dead ones in there too, but I mean, those were the ones that we were complaining about the most.
Right,
And,
right.
And I told him to, when he goes in there, keep it under $10,000 and take the worst trees. So that's what he did.
Okay. Good.
So
Then again,
that's
you
what he
know,
started to do.
Perpetual care could have taken care of that.
A lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll be long gone. We'll be in that cemetery before they get to use that.
Doesn't sound like they're gonna be using it anyway.
Anybody have any new business? Anything else they wanna bring up? I think we covered
No,
it
I
all.
think
Yeah, I
That's it.
noticed in the notes that Erica said she sent the thank you notes to the people.
Yes.
So,
That was nice. Great.
And I'm glad to see there hasn't been any more thefts.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
the
think
si-
those,
Maybe the signage is helping.
I think the signage alone might help.
Yeah.
They don't know if there's cameras there or not, and,
Right.
is that you?
that's my
Oh.
phone, yeah.
So, that's working out really well, thank goodness. Knock on wood, not gonna,
Yep,
Plastic
anything
laminate.
can happen.
It's plastic laminate.
Oh, is it? Okay, how
Here's
about,
the wood.
how about here?
Right, here you go.
If nobody has anything else,
I make a motion the meeting be adjourned.
I second it.
all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, everybody.